off for broadcast. Now, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. It's been a little while since I played an off for broadcast. Unexpected form, you arrived home to find a post on the mat. Okay, I can't read that because there's something in the way. It must be junk mail than the usual junk mail. One letter, however, catches your eyes. The team wants you to know. Curiosity got the better of you and you open it. What does the team want me to know, number one? Why am I broke as poor? And how do I open the letter? It's formed from the new advanced government asking for information on all citizens. The first page is filled in already. Your name, Alex Winston. Your spouse, Sam Winston. Your child, Charles Winston, 14. And Susie Winston, 19. God damn, Alex, how old are you? His brother's a janitor with 2 children. The rest of the questions are left for you to complete. Question 1. Upon starting a new job, you would be friendly and introduce yourself to new coworkers. Be productive and get to work immediately. Ease yourself in and orient yourself with a new workplace. Reminisce with old friends. God damn, reminisce with friends about jobs. I think I'm gonna be friendly or productive. I think I'm gonna be productive, man. That's how you get a raise right off the bat. Now, a file of minor importance has gone missing. You would have your colleague cover up the violation, recommend your colleague report it, promise your colleague that you wouldn't tell anybody. I'm not telling anybody. I ain't no switch. That ain't my problem. How's that gonna benefit me, you bum? Your boss has put in place new targets that are specifically higher than the previous ones. You would leave work on time, stay late. Oh, I'm leaving on time. Don't even do that. Leave work early and head to the pub. Hell no, leave work early. Nah, I'm leaving on time. I'm gonna stay extra for no reason. It's the annual company barbecue, and you and your family have been invited. You are looking forward to enjoying a nice day with your family and friends. I don't know if I'd call my friends are washing your hair that day. I mean, the 360 waves do need a little bit of washing. I will not lie to you. Go if you're free, but you wouldn't mind missing it. I don't really mind missing it. Have been practicing with your coworkers and thinking you'll win the talent contest. Why is there a talent contest when my family's there? I don't want y'all embarrassing me in front of my children. Looking forward to having a nice day with your family and friends. Sure, why not? I don't really care. You had a long, successful career, and now you're about to retire. In your speech, why do I make it retire? Who do I think I am? Why make a retirement speech? What the hell is this? List your achievements and all your good memories at the workplace. Give an honest review of the pros and cons of the company. Focus on issues and challenges you face while working there. Refuse to attend. Well, what is? I'm a janitor. In your spare time, you like to relax alone, do things like listen to music or make models, attend political rallies in my free time. Are you dumb? Encourage and support your children with their hobbies. Sure, why not? Your ideal holiday getaway would be surrounded by natural beauty, getting away from the strain of daily life, exploring somewhere unfamiliar, and discovering new experiences. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't like bugs. Unfamiliar just seems boring to me. A structured day at a theme park. Theme park's kind of overhyped. A romantic getaway with my partner. You know what that means? And it's most important that the government makes people. It's most important. Goddamn! It's most important the government keeps people safe, free, happy, equal, safe. I don't think you keep people free. I don't really care. Sign your name. Don't care. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't understand why the government needs that information right there. But let's move on to day number 6 and see what happens. A family matter. It's late. Sam and the kids have gone to bed. You're just drying up your favorite coffee cup. What the hell does that mean? A worn souvenir of your first trip together. The paint's faded, but the goofy face still makes you smile. A knock at the window brings you back to reality. There, in the garden, catching a goody neon green, can't read the rest of that. Chris, Sam's sibling. What are you doing at my window, bro? As soon as you let them in, they sit in the kitchen table visibly stressed. What's happening, Chris? I'm sorry for busting in so late, Alex. Chris stammered, I'm assuming. I need a favor, and you're the only one I can ask. No problem. What is it? Are you okay? Should I collect Sam? Should I get Sam? Yeah. Should I get Sam? No need to worry, Sam. It's you I came to see. I just need 2 minutes. You heard about Assets and Wealth Act? I literally work in news, Chris. Chris fist bangs the table. It's total BS. They're taking whatever they want and distributing it as they see fit. No government should take that kind of power. Are you rich or not? because if you're not rich, I don't think it really affects you that much. I can't believe they're actually getting away with this madness, which is why I need your help. What exactly is it you need? Why do I get the feeling I'm not gonna like this? I don't think I will. Chris's eyes seem to be resting comfortably on the floor. Look, I know it's a lot to ask, but I need to borrow your passport. My passport for what? My passport, I can't give it to you. That's illegal. They take mine and half my bloody. They take mine and half the bloody country. Blank people always say you and I look alike. So Chris is pacing now. I need to leave before it's too late. Once I'm out, my money will be safe. But I need to go now before they freeze my accounts. Please, Alex. I wouldn't ask if it wasn't the only choice. Okay, it's upstairs in the safe. Let me go get it and you can take it. Sure, there's another way. Surely there's another way. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I think I'm gonna go that way. I know it is that serious, but I'm not giving my passport. I can't be a part of it. Chris's mouth falls open. You're joking, right? I've always done right by you and Sam. I've treated your children like they were my own. We're family. Does that mean nothing to you? All right, I'll go get my passport. Family. It's against the law. I can't help you with this. Fine. I'll solve this myself. Chris spits. But I'll slap the dog out of you. Spit again. So much for family loyalty, eh? We're not related, gangster. I don't know you like that. Grabbing the neon fluorescent suitcase. Oh, is that how you spell neon? Neon fluorescent suitcase. Chris disappears into the night. You go back to your dishes, picking up Sam's cup again. The appealing face now seems bored. Now seems to bore into you. What does bore into you mean? 1%. Scroll to 1%. But no way, that's 1% of the game. Oh my days, is long as hell. That was too much reading. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's like what? It's 2 a.m. in the morning right now. It's not time to be reading at 2 a.m. in the morning. You don't believe day 8 the Fallout? Lee, 2 a.m. in the yawning, dog. What the hell is this? Yeah, get on the phone because I might need a little support on this right here, please. How do you look around again? Okay, we could. Oh, the phone. I'm tweaking. Word, please go somewhere else, my boy. I'm begging you.
That's better. Let's get set up and get on with it, so I can get back to my guests. First of all, let's get the power on.
There we go.
You need to get at least the bottom 4 plugs on.
We do want the fan on in case it gets a little hot in here.
Load up the adverts.
Oh, pick out the adverts. I remember this one. What do we want today? Mr. Snuggle Chugs. Should we play? Is it safe? I don't really care, honestly. I'm just a janitor, dog. I don't know why you're asking me if it's safe. I don't do no research around here. If y'all boys put it in there, I'm going to put it in the computer, dog. What's next?
Right, you can see they finally got the old headline system up and working again. And the vision mixer's already in headline mode because headlines always come at the start. It's really simple, mate. These 2 buttons
Where?
at the bottom of the vision mixer, you can see they now have A and B.
Where? Oh.
And they're to help you pick image A on the left bottom screen here, or image B on the right bottom screen here. It's really simple. This little clock here will count down the number of
Which one?
seconds you have to make
Oh,
your
right here?
decision. Provided you make a decision in that time, you're fine. And you can change your mind as much as you want until the clock reaches 0. But if you don't make any decision, you'll be fired before you even get to make
Do you
another
actually get fired?
I just want to say one more thing, mate. The pictures you choose to show of these people, well, that's how the public is going to perceive them, and that's going to affect their lives. So, like with the adverts, choose carefully.
Damn.
And we're off. Good luck, mate. If I get time, I'll call you back in the next break. Yeah, I'm coming, darling.
He really makes me feel like bad about my choices now.
This challenge who thinks dogs have their own secret language.
Yeah, the one that mistrusts the moon. 10 seconds, everybody.
Not the best source of
I low-key feel like my choices of ads might have been bad because...
5, 4, 3.
Oh, that could have been close. That was close.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main headlines tonight. Destination unknown.
Preparing image.
At the end of Advance's first full week in office, we ask exactly
B.
who's leading this
We have 6 seconds. Well, I think it's like
Tonight,
8 to
I'll
10
be
seconds.
discussing what
We
the
can
BBC
decide
can
which...
hold with a leading economist and radical free thinker. With the Assets and Wealth Act on the brink of raising living standards for the vast majority
I think
of
I
the
like them.
country, I'll be asking my guests if we're on the way to a new future. Out with the old, Remington's Fist have appointed Sophia Remington as their new CEO. The following photo, taken from our archive, gives us a sense of this influence.
Let's go B. I don't know who she is, but I'm going B.
Becomes the youngest female CEO.
Oh, wait, 8 last second. Oh, my days.
She was top of her class at university and graduated with the highest honors, immediately being asked back to lecture. The markets have responded favorably.
Yo, that was too close. That was too close.
Rising 30 points in light of the announcement.
Sophia Maria.
At a press conference this afternoon, Sophia announced a children's toy named Mr. Snugglehearts.
Is there an image?
Sophia promises it'll be all the rage this Christmas, but concerns have been raised about the product's safety. Making a splash. Intrepid scientist Dr. David Wong and marine biologist Ingrid Swarsborg and Horgensford have today set off to explore Dante's taint. The recently discovered system was previously thought unreachable, but thanks to a new breakthrough in underwater technology, the pair hope to successfully reach the imposing central cavern and the undiscovered.
I'm gonna go A.
This is, of course, only the latest in a series of successful.
I want to choose a bad one, but it's hard.
In a joint statement about the dangers their team might face, the pair stated, "We will face the plentiful challenges together like we always have." Playing the field, rumors abound as sporting legend Johnny Hamsleeves is snapped leaving Bush, one of the capital's hottest clubs. The footballer was caught while
I'm gonna go B.
celebrating being named Sports Personality of the Year last week.
I mean, it seems like he's just a partier. A seems like he's a bad man. We don't want that.
Velocity of that spray, it looks like Johnny may have been celebrating a little bit too much. I certainly wouldn't want to be his.
I wouldn't either.
And grievous bodily charm. With advance promising a radical new position on crime, how afraid should we actually be? I'll be going live around the country.
Fear-mongering or protectionist? I'm going fear-mongering.
With more and more people saying they're scared to walk the streets alone at night, could this be exactly the right time for Advance's new approach? All that, a mega move for the group of young actors already experiencing the positive side of the new Assets and Wealth Act firsthand. They'll be talking and performing later. That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
30 seconds back.
What the hell just happened?
Guessing quickly.
Was I supposed to go? What the hell just happened? Oh my days, I wasn't locked in. Interferes. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. I am panicking right now. I will not lie to you. Holy, there's too much happening. Oh my days. I didn't know we had to switch it up. I literally completely forgot about that.
Speaking of the government's swift enactment of the Assets and Wealth Act, we're talking about Advance's first week in office and what
You gotta be more locked in.
Joining me are Katie Brightman, a leading economist, and Alan James, author of Alan James is Right, The Free Man's Guide to Waking Up. Alan, the government
That's me.
haven't dragged their heels on delivering some of the legislation they promised. But what does the Wealth Act mean for us?
Nothing, Jeremy. We're still vassal slaves. We're just...
Look at my rating. Oh my days.
Confident dismissal there. Katie Brightman, do you agree?
I'm afraid I don't, no. I think that Advance have realised that the current economic system of unlimited, unending growth is untenable.
Look at his face.
So they're changing things up.
There I agree with you. They're moving to the next steps in the grand plan.
Grand plan, Alan.
It's all in my book. Alan James is right, Jeremy. We're to become the great
All right, bro.
herd, ignorant, sterile, and short-lived. That's what they want.
Or perhaps Advance have just realised...
I'm kind of locked in now.
Carry on the way we are, we will destroy ourselves and this planet in a mad orgy of consumption, if you'll excuse the colourful metaphor.
Yes, orgy is the right word. Only it'll be the overlords having an orgy on our poor broken backs. It's all in my book. Alan James is...
Shamelessly
again?
Katie, how do you think the rest of the world will respond to this new approach?
I think they're watching carefully. Advance are the most disruptive threat that the world powers have faced since the last Great War.
Yes, Katie's right. War is inevitable.
Thank you, but that isn't
And this will not be a war like we've ever seen before. We're talking millions of deaths. We're talking high-tech weapons that can level entire cities. We're talking...
Out of the wrong orifices?
Mock me all you like, Jeremy. But
What do you
when
mean by
they
that?
make the appearance and they poison your food and they take you away to their camps for hypno-brainwashing, who will be laughing then?
That might be a great way to sell books, Alan, but you know full well that isn't going to happen in a democracy.
Democracy is dead.
Damn.
Yes, advance are radical, and change is always frightening, but the truth is that the Wealth and Assets Act has made more than 90% of the population wealthier and is on target to produce a permanent end to poverty.
Bollocks!
What just
the
happened?
young lady doesn't understand, Jeremy, is that these are the same people.
What just happened?
Maybe they've rebranded.
Oh,
a
bollocks.
small little circus act to keep
That's
us
a bad
from seeing
word.
the behind the curtain.
That's where you're wrong, Alan. For a start, they've mobilised the youth vote like we've never seen before.
You say mobilise, I call it grooming. The grooming of an entire generation to walk happily into eternal bondage. They're like psychic paedophiles.
Is that a bad word too?
Based on the facts. Katie, what are your predictions?
The Assets and Wealth Act is only the first step. Advance now have a historic budgetary surplus, and as well as properly funding our public services, they're already funneling unprecedented amounts into scientific research and the arts.
Or, as I call them in my book,
Of course.
Franken-science and opiates.
This one was bullocks a bad word.
Like opiates, see?
Come and get
I truly never knew bullocks was a bad word.
Is the issue. It's all coming from the water, the chemicals. They're pumping it full of belief juice.
Don't get me wrong, I want to see these changes, but only if they're sustainable. If Advance lose their power after spending half of our GDP on dismantling infrastructure, that could be catastrophic.
The catastrophe is that they're succeeding. They've got us sat here talking about their puppet show.
All right, we're running out of time. Quickly, Alan, what does the future look like to you?
A bleak space.
That
where
brother's
we've all been
cooking.
Figuratively sodomized into submission.
No, of course. Katie?
We might be on the eve of a brave new world.
What?
Yes, we need some change, but we need to be cautious. Let's walk forwards with our eyes open.
Two very different visions of the future there. Alan James, Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me. When we come back, I'll be investigating law and order before Megan meets some beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act. That's all coming up tonight on the National Nightly News.
Advertise.
1 minute back.
Give me that advertise Loki last and clutch. Holy.
Sound good.
I hope so too, Jeremy.
How much are you being paid by them then?
Shut the fuck up, Alan. I've never heard so much shit in my life.
Well, we'll see who's full of shit, won't we?
Alan, I can explain it to you, but unfortunately, I can't understand it for you.
Damn. She's looking good today though. I won't even lie to you.
What she meant by that.
What's her Instagram? Nah. Shut the hell up. Since when was bullocks a bad word? Like, that's actually still making me mad now.
I don't care, I hate the fucking news. Oh, bloody hell, I love this tune though. Alright, mate, see you later, bye.
What was the point of that?
Just saying,
Shit, you will. She's good. You know she is.
I've said a bit of word in, that's all I can do.
10 seconds, everybody. His little Jakey's going to the big bad country with water.
If that sticks, I'll destroy you.
What just happened?
3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly
Welcome
News.
back. In our second segment, we're going to be taking a deep dive into the state of law and order in our country. Advance have already tasked what they are calling a solutions team to move this serious social problem to the top of the list. Tonight, we go behind the headlines.
Why are you doing this
to
mid
meet the people who live
thing,
in
bro?
the criminal justice system every day of their lives. First up, we have Gregory Judge, a lawyer who sees the problems close up on the front line. Can you hear me, Gregory?
Yes, I've got you, Jeremy. Thanks for having me.
What's it like on the front line of the hard face of the cold hand of justice?
I should have switched back.
As you can imagine, Jeremy, we are massively understaffed in this country. We're working every hour we can just to try and cope with the caseloads on our desks.
Which must affect the quality of support you can offer.
Well, we can
Who is that?
demand, Jeremy. There simply isn't enough being done at a systemic level to relieve the problem. We need more support from ministers. What are you doing? We need change at a structural level,
I'm
Jeremy.
leaving, Greg.
Not a good time, darling.
It never is it? I'll be at my mother's.
Just hang on.
Do we?
No, the problem isn't a local
I feel like the people want to see
Jeremy,
this though.
It's nationwide. Just give me 5 minutes. I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson.
Oh, have you mentioned your affairs?
No.
Affairs?
The affairs of the Justice Department that we should be concerned
Nice.
about.
Hello, Mr. Donaldson.
Hello, Mrs. Judge.
We need legislation to relieve the pressure on our public
Sorry
servants.
to interrupt the news, Mr. Donaldson. Can I have a moment to tell my husband?
Can
I'm
you
leaving?
get out the room?
Yes, I totally understand. Quite the picture of a burdened legal sector there. Gregory Judge, thank you for joining us.
That's kind of tough.
Next, I'm joined by...
She's
Police Chief
embarrassed the
Constable
dog out of
Bob
you, bro.
Beale,
She's like,
a man with a very
should we go to
different
2?
perspective on our next.
I would have expected this from your sister, but not from you.
When are you going to realise I'm not her, Greg?
Chill, my bad. My bad, bro, my bad.
Looking in through windows and generally enjoying your neighbours without the risk of being
Oh,
terrorised
shoot.
by some thug with a knife or cosh.
So you feel the streets simply aren't safe anymore? Where have we gone wrong, Bob?
Well, that's not a simple question, Jeremy, but I think it all comes down to moral decay. We've diluted ourselves
Chill.
and lost touch with what it means to be a citizen of this once great country. Also, as the vicar noted in Sunday's sermon, we probably shouldn't have banned hanging.
And to what do you attribute this moral decay?
Foreigners, gays and...
Hold up, wait a minute.
This clearly states that... Oh, bugger, hang on a moment. Jeremy, your bloody gimp's escaped. Delia, could you give me a little help, please, dear?
Oh, that was probably a bad word too.
As I was saying, Jesus didn't like immigrants much, did he?
And just to be clear, you think it's the immigrants who are responsible for the moral decay?
Absolutely, Jeremy. Back in your box, Clive. Back in your box. Delia, I really could use a little help with this.
Oh, sorry, darling. I was spaying the badgers.
Yes, I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson. Clive, could you put him back in the box?
Oh, Clive, you know it's Wednesday. You go back in your gimp space.
And
Off you go.
whose responsibility is it to make a change, Bob?
Well, it is certainly not the responsibility of the decent, good, white people of
Darling,
this...
where's the padlock?
Oh, hold on just a moment.
Oh, Clive, this simply won't do.
What
Naughty,
the-
naughty boy. Mummy said get
Clive,
rid of
I am not having this again.
Mummy said get back.
What the hell?
Naughty.
Bro, the UK's a crazy place.
Jeremy, moral decay. Crime is the responsibility of the criminal, no one else. Look, everyone has a sob story, but we don't all end up as barbarians, do we? Look, when our daughter Alice comes home with an A-, does she go on a killing spree? No, she takes 3 of her pills and hides under the stairs like a normal child.
Thank you, Bob. Bob Peel there, really locking down the police's position on morality.
Man,
And
great,
finally tonight,
damn.
hopefully uninterrupted, it's time to get to the heart of the matter. Tony Dawson has recently been released from prison after serving 3 years for aggravated assault, burglary, and menacing a SWAT. He's agreed to talk to us today, which is also, I believe, his birthday.
What happened?
Many happy returns, Tony.
Cheers, Jez. Call me Titwank Tony. Everybody else does.
No, I'm not going to be doing that. Can you tell us what it's like in prison, Tony?
Titwank Tony. Prison's a mixed bag. Structure's quite nice, but it's a constant battle against institutionalization, as you can imagine. And obviously, titwanks are quite hard to come by.
I'm picking up that you're not alone there, Tony.
Titwank Tony. Yeah, sorry, my friends
What?
are throwing me a surprise party. Good bunch of lads.
Okay, well, we're trying to let you get back to that party as soon as possible. First, let me ask you this. Do you feel that your time spent in prison helped to rehabilitate you in any way, Tony?
Titwank Tony. I don't think it's as easy as that, Jez. Yeah, I think asking that is an oversimplification.
Oh, it's gonna be.
Sounds like
You
it's
know
pretty
who's coming in.
possible there, Tony, but let's try and soldier on. Since leaving custody, have you been able to find a new job?
Yeah, all the boys are here. Big Chris, Little Chris, and Vampire Chris.
This one's, yeah?
One sec, love. Titwank Tony's on the news. Rehabilitation.
You can't just say Tony.
With the current system, Jez. It's just not set up for it, you know. It's inherently unjust.
Who invited a clown?
You're tempted to... I'm sorry, who's this time?
You are joking. Chrissy Free Bollocks has only got Mr. Fancy, oh. Not now, fellas. I'm on the
All right, bruh.
It seems like we've caught you at a bad time.
The little boy.
I can't really hear you, mate. It's getting a bit busy here. Jesus.
Yes, we seem to be losing the signal here, Tony.
Is there interference on our side?
Well, we're just trying to get that signal back. I think we... Yes, Tony? Tony, I mean, you were literally away for 2 seconds. How does this happen?
Can we maybe
Can you hear me?
cut Tony off, please?
Well, we seem to have lost our train of thought there a little. Hopefully you, the viewer at home, have managed to glean a broader understanding of the serious and complex issues
Oh,
of
I
law
do.
and order.
Oh, I do.
After the break, Megan will be live with some plucky young thespians. Don't go away. We'll be back after these
Bet
messages.
that.
Mate, I ain't got long and I'm quite drunk. It's been
Are you
a
at
late
Titwank
night.
Tony's?
This next section is a bit of music. If you edit in time with
Where's the music?
Don't worry if you don't know. You won't get punished for it or nothing. Just try and stay in the groove. Also, one last tip. When the music starts, turn down the broadcast volume. Right, enjoy the music bit. God, I love music. God, I'm so pissed. I think I might go and throw up in a bit.
Oh shoot, we're back on air, aren't we?
Looks right, I've got this. I'm sure he's on his way. Come on, it's welcome back. How hard can it be? This is on you.
10 seconds, everybody. You're gonna open on Megan. Camera 2. Going in 5.
Yeah, I know how this works.
4, 3.
How many people on that one couch? Damn.
Welcome's Black. I'm Megan Wolf, and on tonight's Culture Spot, I'll be chatting with one of the first beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act, a team of inspiring young people from Scritchford Sixth Form College who today received a grant from Advance to take their play, Hey, Friendship,
Why?
on a tour of local
No one
secondary
swore.
schools. Welcome to you all. Well, let's start with you two, Harriet and Charlotte Winstanley-Hamilton. Girls, you must be thrilled.
We are, Megan. We're overwhelmed, to be honest.
And I believe you two are sisters, is that right?
Yes, Charlotte's my oldest. I'm the older, more popular one.
Only joking.
Harriet and Trey were
There was no
really
reason
the
for
ones
that.
who came up with the whole idea.
So, Harry and I were shooting the breeze in the cafeteria, and I said, hey, let's actually do something.
So I went to look for a drama teacher.
But she'd been laid off due to budget cuts. Fortunately, I directed a pantomime when I was at
Hey,
university,
Friendship.
so I knew the ropes, as it were.
Right, yes, but you're the maths teacher, aren't you?
Yes, that's me, Jeff Algebra, maths teacher.
Maths is really important.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
As is theatre. It's one of the oldest art forms in history, Aristotle. I just think that when we travel around all these problem schools and the poor kids see us, they say, hey, I really want to be like those attractive kids. And that's a very beautiful and powerful thing. We touch our audiences.
I think you do. I know you do.
I suppose
I believe
with
it.
a surname like Algebra, there was really only one choice of career for me. My wife, Angela, and I, we often laugh about it.
Angela Algebra.
Yes.
We just want to bring a bit of song and joy into people's lives.
And teach people about the difficult issues. The issues in the play are what really matter.
And I think you're going to be showing us an extract from this play, aren't
I
you?
hope not.
That's right. To put into context, I play a young first year who's having some troubles at school.
Her character doesn't
Where's the
actually have a
music?
name, yeah, because in a way she's like all of us.
It's like a metaphor. Maybe she's you at home, or like maybe she's you, Megan.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
Put it in, coach.
Yes, thanks, Steve.
Right, well,
You say
I'm
put me
gonna
in,
have a little
coach?
chat with your teacher while you run off and get ready. I can't wait to see it. That's it, that way.
What the hell just happened?
So, Jeff, when did you first hear about the grant?
2 days ago, a letter from Advance arrived at the school. Now, the headmaster thought it was all a prank, but his secretary retrieved it from his bin and brought it to me.
Wow, how did you react?
I also threw it in. But then, Harriet and Trey rescued it, and they rang the number at the bottom of the page, and next thing you know, we're on tour.
Wow. Well, I think we can all guess which way you'll be voting from now on.
Do you know what? It's funny, because Angela and I don't usually vote. We're not very political. I'm a mathematician, of course, and she's a paraplegic, mainly. But we did used to watch that Peter Clements DIY show back in the day, and so we thought, why not? Let's have a go with this old democracy thing.
Okay.
And here we ballywell are.
Good stuff.
Fucking brilliant.
Oh,
So, let's have a look at a short section of Hey, Friendship.
I'm assuming we want camera 4.
Dear diary, I'm not sure I can take another day at this school. Another day of tears. Tears. Another day of fears. But still I walk the corridors alone. Alone. Dreading what might be around every corner. What's around the corner?
What the hell is this?
What's around the corner?
Oh, I shouldn't show that, should I?
Oh, hi, Gary. Oh, heavens, no! It's Gary the Fist! Gary the Fist!
Going somewhere, little first year?
Great. I've been looking for some poor victim to bully all morning, but will this make me feel better about my violent father?
Violent father. Excuse me, I'm late for maths. is my favourite subject.
That's what y'all UK people watching, huh?
Maths is for losers. What? Maths is for losers.
My arm's stuck, coach.
For fuck's sake.
Right.
Why does he keep calling him coach?
Maths is for losers. Now, give me your lunch money.
Double lunch for me today, but why I'm only truly happy when I'm eating.
Not today, Gary the Fist.
What do you mean not today? Who are you? Oh, my arm's free, coach.
Brilliant, keep going.
Right. Who are you to stand up to me? I'm Gary the Fist, and you're just a sad little girl with 2 gay dads who's all alone.
That's where you're wrong, Gary the Fist.
Gary!
These are my 2 new friends. Vanessa is captain of the netball team. Yeah. And Blake owns a motorbike.
Yeah.
But I can't fight all 3 of you, and I don't have any friends of my own.
Yo, what the hell is this?
Take a look at me. Take a little look at my face.
Bro, what the hell is this?
I could be you. She could be you. And you could be me.
Or you could be me.
Life can be peachy keen if you work as a team.
What the hell is this?
It's my choice to remain. So stop now, make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice.
Hey, listen up, I won't take no crap. Who said middle class girls can't rap? I ain't afraid of your crew laps. I'm a mother-loving rebel, but I still love maths.
Who is this guy? What the hell's going on? Yo, boy, the hell is stupid.
Hey, kids, I'm Gary the Fist. People think that folks like me probably shouldn't exist, but that's just prejudice.
If in doubt, kick him out. Deport him. Deport him, lad.
Gary the Fist.
I grew up on a council estate. The park was hip, but the flats weren't great. My dad used to come home drunk and late, and he'd hit my mum for dinner. He had to wait. Where's my dinner?
It's not ready.
Where's my dinner, woman?
Go.
Don't make me ask you again.
Hitting women is rough.
Facts.
I guess life's pretty hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard on a council
Damn, you're gonna get a seizure right there. I won't even lie.
Hard on a council estate. Life's pretty 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 hard
Council
on a
estate.
council estate. It's so damn hard on a council estate.
Life can be peachy keen
Don't show 3. Please don't show 3.
if you work as a team.
Just work as a team.
It's your choice to be me.
It's my choice.
So stop now, make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice.
Friendship.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Great stuff, great stuff. Class girls can rap.
Well, thankfully that's all we have time for tonight on the National Nightly News. Join us tomorrow night for all the headlines from across the country. My name is
slow that
Jeremy
up.
Dalton. Have a peaceful night.
Man, that was the worst thing ever. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know how much longer we could do this for.
What the literal fuck was that?
I believe that was art.
I believe I've got a 14-inch cock, but it doesn't make it so.
I have a similar belief about an adequate paycheck.
Damn.
Oh, someone please get these twats out of my studio.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't understand what's going on right now. Sequence E, sequence D, sequence B. Bro, we kind of fell off right there. We started raking it back up later. Slight dock to your pay. Why'd my pay go down? No, for real though. Why'd my pay go down? I did good at the end though. Please, come on. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, at the end, I was starting to get a little bit better. I don't know why they screw me over like this. It's some BS. I don't know how much longer this can go because it's such a good game. But when I get into it, I really get into it. I can't, like, play and talk at the same time because there's so much going on. What am I getting commentated about? But I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Do say.